I'm 10 weeks embarazada, 10 weeks pregnant. My belly's not that big. It's the Roody with the Chick-Fil-A. Hey! Genetic testing time, yeah! I spoke to the phlebotomist and she said, you keep saying something different. I was like, so how many C-sections have you done? And he was so offended. I was having a weird dream about being in Hawaii and missing my flight. Larianne and Roody. Hey guys, buenos días, ¿qué está pasando? It's your girl LarJ here. I'm in the computer room doing some work. I'm going to read the scripture of the day for you. It comes from John chapter 10 verse 11. And it says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. Amen. Alright, so I'm vlogging today because I'm 10 weeks embarazada, 10 weeks pregnant. And today's actually genetic testing day. And I know the camera's crooked, so I apologize for that, but I was fighting with this thing. But yeah, so today is genetic testing day. What that means is they're going to draw out a whole lot of blood out of my arm. Just out of my arm. It's non-invasive. So I used to think that they would stick the needle in my belly to draw blood from the baby. I don't know where I got that from. I don't know if that was ever a thing, but that's what I used to think. So I'm really happy to learn this time around that it's non-invasive. And so they're testing for the gender, Down syndrome, a whole bunch of other stuff that don't really matter that much to me. And I say that because I skipped those tests for the boys because I was like, what are these tests gonna tell me? Like if you say, oh, you know, we realize that your baby has an extra chromosome, I'm gonna be like, okay. Like I think that they do it this early so that mothers have the option to terminate, but we ain't terminating jack. And I'm gonna say this, like I don't really like to talk about this kind of stuff because it's a very sensitive topic, but I'm very tired of like biting my tongue and not being able to share an opinion in fear of what others might say. But to be honest, to be 100% honest and 100% transparent, the only thing that would get me from terminating this pregnancy is if the baby is killing me, like literally actually going to kill me, or if the baby is in like the absolute worst pain and it's just not a viable pregnancy and suffering tremendously, because I feel like a lot of these doctors just say stuff sometimes and then the baby's born and everything's normal. I've heard of stories like that where they were like, yeah, your baby's not gonna make it, you know, all this stuff, and mom's like, I don't care. Well, not I don't care, but they're like, I'm still not gonna terminate, and then the baby's born 100% normal, 100% healthy. So, you know, I'm never like quick to try to understand too much because you could be wrong, sir. Anyway, so that's what's going on in my head right now. I've been up for 2 hours and we did school photos on Monday, and we're going to go to the studio right now to print off the proof sheets that Roody, Ben, and I have been working on for the past 48 hours. We finally finished and I'm so happy. We're gonna go print them and then try to drop them off before or after my appointment. Okay? Okay. Roody just went into Staples because we are picking up some paper. Forgot that we need paper because there are 142 names, 142 sheets, 142 kids, and we don't have that much paper. Hopefully we have enough ink. When we go to the studio, we'll figure that out. And also he's dropping off my Newly also rents out maternity clothes, so I'm excited today to finally add some of the maternity clothes that's in my closet to my next Newly. They have the cutest stuff, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to Miami at the end of next month for a bachelorette weekend, and so I'm also renting some cute clothes for that trip as well. But you know, my belly's not that big. It's I'm only 10 weeks and I did have a belly before, So it is a little bit larger than normal, but I can't wear regular clothes. Like, regular clothes don't fit. So I'm excited that newly rents maternity. Oh gosh, I was inside for a while, but I forgot the vlog camera in the car. So it took us 40 minutes to print 15 sheets. And so, therefore, we are not gonna be able to print 142. So I said to Rudy, we are going to have to order from Staples. So I submitted an order. I bought 127 sheets, and with express and tax and $15 off, because there was a coupon, came up to like $100. So yeah, I wasn't really looking to spend $100 today on paper. That's ultimately gonna be thrown out. Actually, it was more than $100, because how much was it for the paper that you bought? Like 8? So like $108 or $109 we've spent.
Oh, no, that's the paper bags. That's okay.
It's okay, we're coming back tonight. So I want Chick-Fil-A, so we're gonna go get Chick-Fil-A. Yeah, Mr. Rudy with the Chick-Fil-A. Hey, 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 hey. Alright guys, so I'm all showered up, freshly shaved. I shave every time I come. Genetic testing time, yeah! So the genetic testing is going to be done today, but we will not get the results for another 10 to, what do you say? 10 to 16 business days?
Yeah, basically 2 to 3 weeks. Business.
No.
Business.
1 to 2 weeks.
Oh, he said 2 to 3.
He said 10 to 16 business days.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm excited because knowing the gender is like everything for us, because if it's a girl, then we're done. We're done unfinished. If it's a boy, then Rudy and I are gonna decide if we want to try for a girl in 2024. So this is a very big deal for us, and we are so excited.
Yeah?
Holy water everywhere.
Can I keep going?
There's the baby. Look at the baby. Rudy's sperming. Oh my gosh. I didn't get to record the heartbeat last time. Did you do it today?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Wow. It actually looks like a baby today. Is it true that the heart beats faster for girls?
Is that wishful thinking?
Yes.
Oh, got it. Then yes, of course.
Rudy's fixing my underwear. My blood pressure is 118/72. I don't know what that means, but I thought you guys might want to know. Hey! But I thought you guys might want to know. I gotta ask Larry if that's good or I have no idea. Blood work time. Alright.
Crunchy coffee.
Yo, shut up. I'm busy. So Rudy and I opted out of the test that would test for Down syndrome, because we didn't do that with the other 2 boys, and we're just not, like, it's not, I don't want to go, yeah, I just don't want to. The most important thing to me is the prenatal testing and of course the gender testing. So I spoke to the phlebotomist and she said,
Phlebotomist.
you keep saying something different.
No, what did you say?
You said phlebotomist to the front desk lady. No, he said it. I wish I'd recorded it. Anyway, she said that the turnaround is 7 to 10 business days, not 10 to 16. He lied.
Wants you to be patient.
Yeah, this doctor that we've been seeing, he a little spicy.
All the doctors, they have their own personality.
He is something else. I was like, so how many C-sections have you done? And he was so offended.
He said thousands.
He was like, thousands. I can't sit behind this desk until I do thousands. Sir, do I look like I'm on the board of obstetricians and gynecologists? I don't know anything. I said obstetricians. Yeah, obstetricians, right?
They just need to make these medical terms simple.
Like, sir, I'm not gonna expect you to know what the latest Canon camera is, just like how I'm not gonna know how many, what the requirement is. What the latest one is? You tappanize.
Do you know?
Do you? Do you?
Do you? You do.
Anyway, yeah, so he was a little bit spicy. He was like, I've done 3. Yeah, but I said, well, can you just make sure that it's not botched? Because the first one was botched. The other doctor who did the second one said that it was botched and it was ugly. So can you just make sure it's not ugly? And he was like, well, my first priority is make sure that you don't bleed to death. I was like, okay, so next on that list, make it not ugly. And he was like, sure.
Make it look like a cabbage.
He was like, you're gonna look like a cabbage. He was so spicy. Honestly, he got a little spice in him. But yeah, so that's done. That was a very good visit. They are so stuck on me being 10 weeks, 4 days. And I know I'm not. But it's so annoying because I feel like I have to listen to them.
Because they are the doctors.
Yeah, and so I told them, like, to be honest, because when we came here last time, they were saying that they wanted us to have this, us. You're gonna have a C-section too, Rudy?
Yeah, mine's after you.
They wanted me to have my C-section on the 1st of April, and Rudy and I were like, we would rather our baby not be born on April Fool's Day. Like, no offense to the people who are, but you know, like, kids are just not very nice, and I don't want my child to have to deal with that. So we told him, and they were like, okay. He was like, okay, you could change it. Just go to the front desk. And then when he checked, I'm actually scheduled for April 4 at 7:30 a.m.
And it's not like there's anything wrong with, like you said, people born on that day. It's just this generation or these future generation, I think something gets worse and worse every time. You know? I think people who were born on that day in the past is like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, and this and that, and maybe a couple of jokes or two, but now kids will make you feel bad that you sneezed the wrong way. It's crazy.
Yeah, Jonathan has been dealing with some bullying in school. Cause anyway, that's just not, cause Jaden's not going through that. I don't know why Jonathan is, but Jaden isn't. And I don't want this child to have anything extra to worry about. Like, kids are laughing because the birthday's on the 1st of April. Oh, you're a fool, ha 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 ha. Anyway, so yeah, April 4 is my day, and they say that I'm 10 weeks, 4 days, even though I know for sure that I'm only 10 weeks flat. But whatever, I'll listen to them. No, I'm not listening to them. I'm going to continue to write on Instagram that I'm 10 weeks, okay? I'm not changing it. I know I'm 10 weeks, but whatever. I'm gonna go home and nap now. Thanks for listening. Okay, guys, it is much later in the day. I ended up taking a really long nap. Rudy went to go pick up the prints at Staples at like 2:26. I did not wake up until 5 p.m. That was like the longest nap ever, and I try really hard not to sleep that long. So I had set a timer on my phone for like an hour and 35 minutes, and that's, you know, actually, was it an hour? Something like that. And I don't know, I never heard my timer go off. Well, I don't remember hearing it go off. And I woke up at 5. I was having a weird dream about being in Hawaii and missing my flight. So that happened. And then we had to come straight to the studio because I had a huge family session with a mother and her 5 adult daughters. It was really funny. They bought a lot of pictures, which is always really nice because I never want people to come here and feel like, oh, I didn't get a lot and I spent a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I always hate when that happens, you know. It's in our best interest for you to buy as many pictures as you can because you spent time and effort putting the shoot together. I spent time and effort creating the photos for you. It's mutually beneficial if you buy a lot of pictures. And they did, so I'm happy. So, yeah, we've just been here since 6 o'clock, right, Rudy? And now it's minutes to 9. The only thing that Rudy and I had to eat were bacon, avocado toast I had. And what did you eat, dear?
Croissant, because they didn't have anything else.
And Rudy had a croissant and an iced coffee, boy. And I'm very hungry. You still gonna go home and cook?
I don't know, it's super late.
Maybe mommy has food. Let's stop by her house and see if she can give us some.
If she doesn't, go cooking.
Yeah, we spent so much money today because I had Chick-Fil-A for lunch and then we went to Dunkin', and I don't think we should spend any more money. So as much as I wanted to eat lasagna today, because guys, believe it or not, I have not had like a dairy intolerance this pregnancy. Yesterday I kind of overdid it though. I had a chili cheeseburger for the first time in years, and then in the evening Larianne brought me tiramisu. And that combination, or one of those items, really like made me, my tummy was just not happy. I didn't feel deathly ill like I usually would because baby T3 apparently loves her some dairy. And I'm saying her because I believe it's a girl. I don't say that on purpose though. It comes out like by accident all the time. I think that's so funny. But anyway, I feel sick. I get sickness at nighttime, and when I talk too much or I sing too much, I feel like I'm gonna vomit. So I'm just gonna close out the vlog now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea when this is going up. I think I'm gonna post my 5-week vlog tonight because I edited it in the car. So this 10-week vlog might go up in another 5 weeks. We'll see how I feel. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.
Are raising a family. This is how life should be. This is their story.